A reading from this morning's Gospel according to St. Matthew. You have heard that it was said to those of ancient times, "You shall not murder, and whoever murders shall be liable to judgment." But I say to you that if you are angry with a sister or brother, you will be liable to judgment. And if you insult a sister or brother, you will be liable to the council. And if you say, "You fool," you will be liable to the fire of hell. So when you are offering your gift at the altar, if you remember that your sister or brother has something against you, leave your gift there before the altar and go. First be reconciled to your sister or brother, and then come and offer your gift. In this Gospel, Jesus contrasts the demands of the law with those of the gospel. Jesus takes this commandment and pushes it further, pushes it much deeper. He shifts the focus from outward actions to the inner attitudes that give rise to them. Virtue for the scribes was largely measured by external observances of the law. For Jesus, this is not enough. For him, the real virtue lies in the heart. He recognises that prior to the actions of taking someone's life, there is a set of attitudes and emotions that underlie this. Anger. Anger matters. Harbouring anger or contempt towards someone is spiritually serious, not just the physical act of violence. He treats insults and dehumanising language as violations of the spirit of the law. This passage challenges the idea that morality is only about what we do. Jesus insists that what we feel and say also matters and shapes our spiritual life. It is a call to examine our hearts, not just our behaviour. Furthermore, we cannot have one set of relationships with God and another with other people. Today's Gospel encourages us to become more aware of our emotions, especially of anger, in our lives and its potential to be destructive to others. Relationships are part of worship. Jesus is saying that God cares deeply about how people treat one another. Restoring peace with others is not optional. It is part of honouring God. It tells us to love our sisters and brothers and realise that we are all humans prone to mistakes and errors, thus worthy of forgiveness, understanding and love. We should eliminate the spirit of hatred, envy and jealousy from our lives and learn the spirit of forgiveness, love and acceptance. For God always forgives our sins, no matter how grave they are. Thus we should do the same towards our sister or brother. He also links our interpersonal behaviour to our relationship with God. It is no good then piously offering our offering to the altar and presenting it to God when we are, through our own fault, and in conflict with a sister or brother. We cannot separate our relationship with God and with that of a sister or brother. So we must put our own relationships in order first, before we can approach the altar.